pray for, every night and every day for. You give it all, then you give more. That's good for footy.
Whoa! Have a look at this. Good evening, Richmond fans. How are you? Oh, yeah, soak it up. That's bloody wonderful. Well, seriously, welcome to That's Good for Footy. It's great to all have you here, and I hope you're all ready for tonight, are you? Yeah, all right. Footy Funatics, it's the only live and interactive footy panel show going in Australia. This is where the fans meet the players and the players meet the fans. Tonight we've got two champions from the Richmond Football Club here to discuss where the second half of the season's going for the Tigers. We're aiming top 8, even further. Let's get top 4. Let's go flag. The whole kit and caboodle. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. There are no more buys until the finals. It's the real stuff here. This is where the serious stuff begins. We have 4 teams that are sitting on 6 wins and 6 losses. We also have 4 teams that are sitting on 7 wins and 5 losses. The Tigers are sitting there perched 6 on the ladder. So without any further ado, let's get into the show, all right? We've got 2 champions here for you. Our first panellist, he was born on the 26th of June 1991. He debuted in 2010. All-Australian 2014 and 15. He's played 165 games and kicked a total of 168 goals. He wears the number on his back. His name is Dustin Martin.
Away from Tigerland,
Hey!
a fighting fury, we're from
Dusty!
Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind it, never mind.
How good's that, Dustin Martin? Hey! Dusty, welcome to the show, mate. Bloody good to have you here. As always, we love having you at Richmond shows. This has become a little bit of a common practice, having you at a Richmond show out at the Village Green Hotel, and we get this many people.
Yeah, it's probably, the second or third time I've been out here, so it's good to see all the fans come out.
Yeah, and it's good to have Dusty here. We're very happy. Very happy indeed. Let's get our second panellist out. He was born on the 31st of October 1988. He debuted in 2007. He's got a little bit of a, he's got quite a little stat sheet here. He was All-Australian Honours 2010, 2015, Coleman Medalist 2010, 2012, the club's leading goal kicker 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. He's played 214 games. He's kicked a total of 514 goals. He wears the number 8 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Jack Riewoldt.
Away from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland.
What's that?
In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final
I'm only letting it go because I'm waiting for that bit, you know, that bit.
Tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black.
There it is.
From Tiger.
Wow. All right. Hey, Jack. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. Good to have you here, mate. Good to have you
Yeah,
both
I must
here.
admit, I nearly got us lost here. Dustin picked me up tonight. He came down to my house and picked me up. And I've been coming past Springvale Road in the corner here a couple of times. There's a little stone place down Springvale Road here, and I've been going down to pick up some new stone tops for the bathroom.
Right.
But I had us around North Road, so we're driving through the back streets there.
Okay.
But we made it. Just in time.
Nice little surprise if you were driving around the back streets of North Road tonight and you run into Jack Riewoldt and Dustin Martin. You'd be pretty happy, I reckon. I am. Well, we're stoked to have you both here. And as I said, Jack, welcome along to the show. It's great. We haven't had you on the show this year, but it's bloody nice to have you back here.
Yeah, I know, it's been disappointing.
Little while
I must have
between
lost my
drinks.
number.
I managed to find it again. Everything's good. Hey, let's get straight into this because it is a footy panel show. You guys are all here to find out a little bit more about them. And as the night goes on, we'll find out a little bit more about you. So this is a segment that we like to kick it off with, and it's called What About Me? See, what about me? Here we go. Boys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a series of questions. There's 20 of them all up. I'm going to ask you first, Dusty. No, actually, I'll go with Jack first. It'll give you time to prepare. I'll go with the 20 questions. I'll ask them to you first, Jack, and then you'll answer. So we'll go with the same, Let's just see how it goes.
Yeah.
When you were growing up...
Wing it, hey?
Yeah.
Let's wing it.
Yeah, let's wing it. I like that. When you were growing up, who did you barrack for, Jack?
Sydney.
Sydney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going for them on the weekend.
Huh?
No, I went for Sydney.
I'll go down the tree.
I went for Sydney, and my favourite player was Troy Cook.
Okay.
Yep.
Troy Cook.
Troy Cook and Mickey O, they were my two favourite players. So, yeah.
All right. And Dusty, what about you, mate?
I was a Saints fan.
Saints fan.
And Robert Harvey was my favourite player.
Beautiful. These guys have been on the show that many times. They're actually answering questions further ahead. So, can you remember the emotion of being told you're in the team for the first time, Jack?
Yeah, no, it was. It's pretty exciting. My family, obviously, I'm from Hobart, so they had to travel all the way over from Hobart on that long hour flight. But Mum and Dad came over, and my brothers and some other family members as well. But Plough took me into his office and told me I was playing. I'd kicked a few bags of six, so I was pretty keen on getting out in the ground in the VFL and getting out in the ones and having a kick around. But dream time of the G, it was amazing, and unfortunately we got rolled.
But not a bad initiation, first game up.
Yeah, played at half forward and had Richo telling me to get out of his space. Played on Richard Cole from Essendon. I think Matty Lloyd might have kicked a couple of goals. That was the infamous year that Richo did the push in the back and ran in and kicked the goal on Dustin Fletcher, and they brought it back and
didn't.
And we lost. It was probably the sealer, but the big fella wasn't too happy about that.
No, that dummy spit will go down as a legendary moment in football. Dusty, what about you? Can you remember your first time?
Yeah, I
football.
Was against, I was going to say.
PG. I had to jump in real quick then.
I was lucky enough to play round one against Carlton in 2010. Yeah. Again, it was a massive game. I think there was 80-odd thousand. It was pretty special.
Bloody awesome. Coming up again this week. Fantastic. Can you remember your first goal against who and where, Jack?
Yeah, so my first goal was in Richo's 250th, actually, and I was lucky enough to take a hanger on Troy Chaplin, who later on down the path became a teammate of mine. And it was one of my favourite photos of footy, taking a hanger on Chappie and going back and kicking my first goal in my third game at the MCG. It was at the Punt Road end in front of the Grog squad. So
beautiful.
One thing I'll always remember and kick through that day. So I was pretty happy with that.
Good on you, mate. Attention to detail too. I like it.
Yeah, Jack actually remembers every single one of his goals.
Does he really? He can reel them all off. You've heard a few of them.
Yeah, that's how good my memory is. After 514, you'd think I'd start forgetting, but somehow I just keep doing it.
And don't we love it down at Tigerland? How did you feel after your first game? What was the emotion like?
We lost, so I was pretty flat. But it was a bit disappointing. But look, if you're ever lucky enough, or your kids are lucky enough to play at the highest level, it's an amazing experience for not only the player but their family as well.
Good, yeah, great. Dusty, you remember yours?
Yeah, well, obviously we lost, so I was pretty flat. I think we lost first 9 that year, so. Yeah. First swim was against Port Adelaide in the rain over there, so I had to wait a little while.
Yeah, right, okay. Nice memories though. Who is or was your favourite past player?
Well, that's an interesting question.
You can say Richo if you want.
Nah, not really. Not really. Jeff Farmer, I like Jeff Farmer as a player. Yeah, no, I love Jeff Farmer, watching him play. Tony Modra. Those sort of high-flying types, so certainly they were probably some of the players I really looked up to and loved watching them play.
Okay, yep. And Dusty, what about you?
My favourite past player, was it? Yeah, probably Robert Harvey.
Yeah, halves. Yep, stick with that St Kilda theme. Did you have a player's poster hanging up on your wall when you were growing up?
Yeah, I actually I followed soccer when I was a kid, so Mark Viduka was up on my wall. Wow. Yeah, I used to love Mark Viduka and Harry Kewell when they were playing at Leeds United. So Monday nights, I've got 2 younger brothers. Monday nights on SBS, we'd watch the delayed telecast from all the EPL games, and that was the sport that we loved.
Yeah, right. Gee, that's interesting. Dusty, what about you, mate?
I think I had a Stuart Lowe.
Buckets.
Big buckets.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, great. All right. I remember running him out at Waverley once, and I went to shake his hand and it just got lost. It was just that big. What's one of the things that you actually love about football? That you really love, personally?
Oh, look, the money's great.
Yeah, 20% pay rise too.
No, look, it's really weird. I've never experienced any other occupation. Was pretty much straight out of Year 12, and 3 days later I was drafted to the football club. So it's certainly the brotherhood of playing with guys that become your best mates, and then you have lifelong memories with as well. So the wins are always great. But also the hard sessions that you do with the guys, you sort of really build some strong bonds out of that.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, I reckon the brotherhood as well, as Jack said, the hard sessions, going away on camps together in the pre-season.
That's good. We like all that bonding stuff at Richmond, don't we, people? You know, mates and loyalty and friendship. We like that. Yep, well done. I like it. Very good answer. What's one of the hardest things about being a footballer that we wouldn't be aware of?
Look, training can be tough, but I reckon the mental aspect of the game, constant, like you always feel like the eyes are watching you, and every step you take on and off the field is judged within an inch of its life, and that's the one thing that I probably think a lot of guys struggle with.
Yeah. Okay, Dusty, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree.
About
Always in the spotlight, so you've got to be careful.
Yeah.
Don't get caught.
Yeah, exactly. Which leads me into this nice little segue. If there was a story in the newspaper about you, what would the headline say?
Just a great Samaritan.
A great Samaritan.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all-round good bloke.
Yeah, very good answers, boys. What else would you like to achieve outside of footy? Is there an ambition or desire there?
I probably haven't put too much thought into that. Post-footy, I'm actually looking forward to just living a bit of a normal life, to be honest. Maybe I'm about to be a qualified carpenter and builder, so...
Are you doing that at TIV?
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah,
come
doing
build me a new house.
Yeah, come build that big pad you were talking about. You're going to get a nice big pay rise soon, so you have plenty of money to spend on me to build the house for you. So
Discount.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah,
5% for mates.
Is there a routine game day that you two stick to religiously?
No, I don't really have much of a routine. I just like to run out last. That's pretty much it. Dusty's a little bit more. Are you superstitious? Here's a nice rice feed.
I have the same thing for dinner the night before.
That's a superstition.
Yeah, I guess it is.
What is
or
it?
I just like it.
Yeah.
It's just a stir fry.
Yeah,
Stir fry. Do you cook it or you go out for it?
I do cook it. Sean Grigg comes over
Awesome.
and I cook it up for him. I've been doing that for a while, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, please.
Grigger loves his rice. It reminds him of his background and stuff like that. But we actually have breakfast together every game day morning. There's a little,
I forgot about that.
4 guys. We go down to the little local cafe.
Yeah.
Myself, Dustin, Josh Caddy, and Darren Presti. We've got those guys on board this year. And sometimes Grigger comes down with his son Sonny.
Yeah.
So we're down there before the games, getting ready.
That's something that you do. You started it and you've been continuing to do it throughout this season.
Yep.
Good. Don't break it. Well done. Like it. What's one of the funniest things you've ever heard on the field or off the field?
Yeah, funniest thing I've ever heard. I was playing forward and I was lucky enough to play with some great players. I played with Nathan Brown. And it was pretty witty, Brownie.
Funny bastard.
And it was up when Kyle Reimers, I don't know if anyone can remember him. Kyle Reimers was up and about and playing some pretty good footy, and he and Brownie asked him if he exfoliated with a cheese grater because he had pretty bad acne. That was pretty funny. I quite like that one.
Anything to add there, Dusty?
Nah, I probably can't repeat some of the things that I've heard.
Yeah. Best we keep it to got a nice family audience here tonight. Is there someone at the club who you really admire that you'd like to give a bit of a shout out for, for their dedication and passion? Player or someone behind the scenes? Benny Gale or...
Oh, no, look, we've got our integrity officer, Steve White. He's he's pretty straight down the line. He's a guy that we love, but as player-wise, Dylan Grimes. Dylan Grimes he does not put a foot wrong, that guy. He's a great fella. He's been brought up with great family values and a very, very good player and a very underrated player for the Tigers. And I think a lot of other sides would like to have a Dylan Grimes in their side.
Wow, good answer. Great, I love it. Dusty?
I'll probably say Sean Grigg.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close with Griggsy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's become a really good leader around the club for the young boys. So, yeah, I'd probably say him.
He put a good Sunday sesh together with you boys on the weekend, which went down really well. So is he the one that you sort of is the go-to man at Richmond? Griggsy, just go sort it out, mate. Get it done.
Well, he's probably our business mogul down there. He owns the fast food chain. Well, probably not fast food chain, but the food chain Spud Bar.
Yeah, Spud Bar. Yep.
Go in there and mention my name and you won't get any money off your spuds. but I'll be doing him a favour. But he's pretty business savvy, so he's a part of the I suppose the social committee in our football club. But it's headed up by Jaden Short. Now he's the El Presidente of the social committee, and he moves all the things down there
Crosses the T's and dots the
Social-wise?
I's. Signs the checks. Who should we keep an eye out for at the club, up and coming? Who would you like to...
Yeah, well, I've got 4 pretty young kids in the forward line that are all pretty good little players. The one that hasn't debuted yet is a young kid called Tyson Stengel. If the Richmond supporters in the room that would have watched some of our VFL, they played after the AFL on the weekend at Punt Road, and it's fair to say, Dusty, that no one would have tackled him in pre-season and in a game yet. He's pretty agile.
Yep.
Another young Indigenous kid. So we've got a little rat pack down there. Bolton, Rioli, and Stengel. But certainly, I think everyone we're pretty happy with Shea's first half on the weekend.
Wasn't it brilliant?
Pretty handy little player.
Nice of him to get a goal on the board too, after his first 3 attempts, but that was brilliant. I'll talk about him a little bit later. Anyone you want to mention, Dust?
He summed it up perfectly.
Yep, beautiful. All right. Sounds good to me. What was your favourite footy memory growing up?
Oh, I can't really remember.
Heading down to Bellerive Oval?
Nah. Oh, look. Yeah, we live pretty close to Bellerive Oval, so that's probably my favourite. One of my favourite footy memories was actually getting a chance to play AFL footy at Bellerive for the Tigers. It's a local ground. Melbourne played 300 games down there, and sort of legend of the Clarence Footy Club, the club that Royce Hart came through as well. So. That was something that I really cherished. Being able to play in front of my grandparents as well, because they sort of don't come over here much. Awesome. They're a bit older, so good chance.
I like it. Yeah, good. Dusty?
No, I probably don't have really one memory. I just used to love going to the footy in the morning and then staying around all day watching the seniors and the resis and all that, doing the boundary for a pint of Coke.
Okay.
Doing the scoreboard and all that kind of stuff.
Nice way to go. Yeah.
Still loves a pint of Coke, so don't worry.
I was going to say, if I'd have known that, I would have paid you with that tonight. But we're happy with the way things are. What is one of the coolest things you've ever done?
Oh, I'm pretty bland, to be honest. No, I don't. I'm not real cool. I'm not one of the cool kids at the club. I'm sort of the older guy now, but Dusty's pretty cool. Yeah. He's a real go-getter, Dusty. What is all the cool stuff you do?
Actually, we had the bye last week, and it's not cool. It was just fun. I went to Queenstown and went in a helicopter through the glaciers. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Literally, it was cold up there. So.
Yeah. And who was with you?
With my old man, and Brandon Ellis and Josh Caddy came over as well, so that was
brilliant.
pretty fun.
That was good. Yep. Bit of bonding. Everyone together, yeah, awesome. What would you most like to, if you had the chance, who would you like to meet on the planet? Who's that one person that you'd really like to...
Rihanna.
Wait, seriously. So Dusty, as I said, Dusty picked me up tonight.
Right.
And he's got his phone plugged into the car, and I could hear him from like maybe 3 or 400 metres down the street. That Work It song by Rihanna is like, work. And it's literally just blaring. I reckon, what do you reckon, 8 of the 9 songs were Rihanna songs on the way here?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, cool. No, that's
Such
all right.
a fan.
Yeah, we'll get into that. What's the one item of clothing that you have which is shit, but you just can't throw it out?
Oh, look at... I've got an old Tasmania jumper, a Mappa Tassie jumper.
Yeah. Big T in the centre.
Yeah, we've trained in them a couple of times, so local footy jumpers and stuff like that. It's pretty tatty.
Yep.
But I would never throw that out. I'd keep that and throw a Richmond jumper out before I throw that one out. That's my favourite. Don't worry, I got plenty of Richmond jumpers.
Yeah. Don't worry, fellow Tasmanian speaking to you. Well, we were down with that, aren't we, Kel? Yeah, we like that. Yeah, well done. Love that good old Tasmanian jumper. And Dusty, what about you? What's that one item of clothing that you've got?
I probably don't have one, but I thought I was looking pretty cool on the weekend with this new shirt I wore to the club function, and all the boys were bagging me out, so I might need to throw that one out.
Really?
I didn't mind that, actually.
Yeah, well, the coach
I didn't think it looked that bad.
or something, so...
All right, everyone to their own. What's your karaoke go-to song?
Look, probably any sort of Cat Stevens song.
Okay.
I feel like I've got a pretty solid Cat Stevens voice. I've met him too, so...
God, I wish we could do
I
this.
actually have, Ralph. Don't lie, I don't know. He came in before a game. And a lot of people didn't realise who he was.
No.
I was straight up there.
Really?
He'd come in to see
a
Basher.
radar.
And I sort of put a hard tag on him for most of the warm up. But
Give us a bit of insight. What do you have a chat about?
He's just love Cat Stevens.
Yeah, so do I. But did you say anything that you could share with us?
I just asked him how he was going.
Yeah. How you going, Cat?
I just told him that I liked him. So I'm probably a bit like Dusty with Rihanna. I was sort of fangirling it.
Yeah. Cool. And what about you, mate? What would your answer be? What's your karaoke go-to song?
I like to listen to some classics before the game.
Oh, yeah.
Run to Paradise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bit of the choir boys.
Dusty does do the tunes pre-game.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So I know I did bag out Rihanna and him listen to that a lot, but one thing he's got very good older music taste.
Cool.
Fleetwood Mac, we get a bit of that. The choir boys, as Dusty was saying too. So there's a little crew that sort of sit in there. Maybe not handsome.
No.
They are touring at the moment though in Australia.
Yeah.
But he's got very good musical taste.
Bloody awesome. All right. Well, moving on. Our last question for this segment. What's your favourite perk outside of footy, boys? Is it the recognition, discounts, product giveaways, endorsements, or drink cards?
Oh, look, I just think it's all the chicks. I'm about to get married, actually. No, look, to be honest, I don't really experience too many of those perks. I must be missing out.
Yeah?
But
Alex Fasolo was chicks and drink cards.
Oh, was it?
So that was interesting.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Doing nights like this, yeah.
Jack gets everything.
Did you
for
hear
free.
that? Say that again.
So Jack gets most things for free.
Oh, all right. So it just
he's
comes
got too
naturally.
many, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like the part where you said I enjoy doing nights like this. Hey, Dustin Martin, the number one song on the day that you debuted for the Richmond Football Club against Carlton, March 2010,
Stop it.
was this song, No Shit.
Come here, rude boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy.
We had this on.
We actually listened to this song in the car.
No way. I swear to God that is as true as true. Rude Boy by Rihanna.
It's meant
Rihanna.
to be then, I think.
That is unbelievable. March 2010 against Carlton. Jack Riewoldt, the number one song on the day that you debuted, May 2007, was this song.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. We listened to this too.
Wow. There you go. Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, that's
May
disappointing.
2007.
That's disappointing. I've lost that one.
Yeah, well, I tried to get something going for you, but that was the best I could come up with. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dustin Martin and Jack Riewoldt. That was awesome, boys. Thank you. Very nice of you to be so candid and give us your opinions and thoughts on things that are probably a little bit personal, but you've shared them all with everyone here tonight.
Queensland have scored the first points in the State of Origin too.
I don't want to look. I'm taping it. I want to watch it when I get home.
Oh, really? Well,
but,
they've just scored.
I know. I'm trying to avoid looking.
It's 4-0.
And you know what the real concern is that I thought if Dusty sees it, he's just going to go, oh, and I went, no, we can't. But we have to. So anyway, we're going to talk about our style of football. That's NRL. We're going to talk about AFL. And we're going to talk about round 14. Lead us in, Sam. Yeah. All right, here we go. It's round 14. Thursday night kicks off tomorrow night, June 22nd. It's Hawthorne versus Adelaide. Let's hear the Hawk song. And that'll do. This is at Adelaide Oval, 7:20 p.m. They're coming up against the Crows. Let's hear that.
The pride of South Australia.
Thank you very much. Hawthorne position 17th on the ladder, 4 wins, 8 losses. Adelaide. Yeah, all right. Moving right along. Dusty, yours? Adelaide. Okay, Friday, June the 23rd. It's this game. We're going to knock through them pretty quick. SCG, Sydney versus Essendon. Let's hear the Sydney song.
Cheer,
And that'll do, thank you. They're coming up against the Bombers. All right, there we go. Position 12th on the ladder, 5 wins, 7 losses. Positioned 8th on the ladder, 6 wins, 6 losses. That's the Bombers. What do you think, you boys?
Look, well, we've sort of played these sides over the last month. I actually think Essendon might go all right here. Their forward line sort of probably suits them and they can match them in the middle.
Yep.
It's just who gets the job on Franklin. They've been playing sort of Hartley on the key forward and having Hurley drop off in front. I just don't know whether Hartley will be able to go with Franklin.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe Hurley has to go back and do a job, or possibly even Hooker heads back to play on Franklin. But I think Essendon might win.
Good. It's such a small ground, you know. I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, Sydney or Essendon, Dusty?
I'm going to go the Bombers.
Yep, Bombers.
Just
Good.
because
All right.
we lost to Sydney on the weekend.
Well done. All right. We're moving straight along. Saturday, June the 24th, MCG, 1:45 p.m. This game is Collingwood versus Port Adelaide. Let's hear the Collingwood song. And thank you very much. Let's go straight to the Port Adelaide song.
We got the power to win.
And thank you. Position 13th, 5 wins, 7 losses. Collingwood coming up against Port Adelaide, position 4th on the ladder, 7 wins, 5 losses. There's a lot of these 7 wins, 5 losses going on. Boys.
I'm going to tip the Pies, only because I don't reckon the Power know what the MCG looks like because they never play there. I think Collingwood are actually going all right at the moment, so I reckon they'll win.
Okay, good. Dusty?
Yeah, I'll go with Collingwood as well.
Beautiful. You like this when Jack gets the tip first, because what he said. I like it. All right, we're not going to swap. Saturday, June the 24th at the Gabba, 4:35 p.m. It's the Lions versus GWS. Let's hear the Lions song.
We are the pride of Brisbane.
Thank you very much. And let's go straight to the GWS song. And that'll do there as well. Lions, 18th on the ladder, 2 wins, 10 losses. GWS, 2nd on the ladder, 9 wins and 3 losses. It's at the Gabba.
That doesn't make any difference whatsoever.
Does it?
Nah, the Giants will win this.
Yeah.
Giants.
Yeah.
Mate,
Cool.
stop copying me.
The Lions are no good.
No, they're not. Sorry, he's right. Saturday, June the 24th, again, Etihad Stadium, 7:25 p.m. The Saturday night game. It's the Bulldogs versus North Melbourne. Let's hear the Bulldog song. Thank you, Sam. Let's go straight to North Melbourne. I've printed it all out for you boys, that'll do, Sam. But it doesn't really matter where they are on the ladder or what's going on here, because all we're going to be looking at is Bulldogs 9th, 6 wins, 6 losses. North Melbourne 16th, 4 wins, 8 losses. Thoughts?
I think North will win this.
Oh.
The Bulldogs are struggling a little bit at the moment. But competition's so even. I think North, they play Etihad pretty well. The Doggies do as well, but I think North Melbourne will win.
Okay. Dusty?
I'll just go with Bulldogs, just to be different this time.
Okay. Nice, mate. I like it. There is a bit of disharmony going on. I notice there's some fair bit of social activity work going on out there at the moment between the Bulldogs players and what.
Just another heads up for everyone that can't see. If you're on heads in game 204 in the Keno, that just got up as well. So.
If the entertainment's not good enough up here, you can always turn around and look at that. Yeah. Here we go. Domain Stadium, 5:40 p.m. Saturday afternoon. In Western Australia, it's West Coast versus Melbourne. Let's hear the West Coast song. Thank you. Let's hear the Melbourne song.
It's a grand old flag. It's
And
a
thank you, Sam.
flag.
Melbourne have been playing very good football. Position 7th on the ladder, 7 wins, 5 losses is West Coast. Coming up against the D's, position 5th, 7 wins, 5 losses.
Yeah, I reckon it's probably game of the round. I don't think the D's have won. I was listening to the news tonight. Max Gorn said they hadn't won a domain since 2002.
Yeah, wow.
15
years,
but I
Jesus.
think they'll break that drought, and
Yep.
I reckon they'll roll West Coast. Sort of struggling without a ruckman at the moment, West Coast. Hopefully, or for those supporters, they can get Nat Nui back soon. But Melbourne for mine.
And Gorney too, most likely. At some stage, I don't know whether he's going to be in for this game, but they've lost Nathan Jones as well, out with 4 to 5 with a hammy. So, Dusty?
I'll go with Melbourne just because our ex-teammate Chappie's there
yeah.
coaching.
Okay.
So
He coaches the offense, Chappie, and did he get that Snapchat today where he sent us through his 4-year-old son Blake was doing the coding? So
No.
Melbourne's offense is coached by a 4-year-old apparently.
You've got to be happy with that. All right, Sunday, June the 25th, we're heading down the highway to Simmons Stadium, 1:10 p.m. It's Geelong versus Freo. Let's hear the Geelong song.
We are Geelong.
Thank you very much. Let's go straight to Freo. Thank you. Geelong, 3rd on the ladder, 8 wins, 4 losses. Freo, 11th, 6 and 6. Thoughts here, boys?
Is it the Cattery? Yeah. So
Yes.
they'll win down there. The Cats. They're going to be pretty tough to beat down there. I reckon they'll probably might only lose 1 game for the year down there.
Okay. Well, they were saying, we had them on the show the other week, Danger and Menzel, and they said they want to turn it into the Cattress, so they want to just lock it all in and...
The
have
Cattress?
Yeah. I don't know what that
They'll
means.
lock it in so what, the other teams can't get in, or
Something like that.
that's a good way to win.
See how it goes. Dusty, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'll go Geelong.
Yep, Cats. All right, this is our second last game for this round. I told you we'd knock them over nice and quick. This is Etihad Stadium, 4:40 p.m. It's St Kilda versus the Gold Coast. That's his Saints.
Oh, when the Saints.
Thank you very much, Sam. Let's go straight to the Gold Coast. Thank you. St Kilda 10th on the ladder, 6 wins, 6 losses. I'm getting sick of reading that out. Position 14th on the ladder, 5 wins and 7 losses is Gold Coast at Etihad, 4:40 p.m. on Sunday.
I reckon the Gold Coast will win this. It's Gary Ablett's 300th game, so I reckon they'll get up for him.
Yep, all right.
I'll just go for the Saints because they're my second favourite team.
Exactly. And that's a bloody good answer. I like it a lot. Sunday, June the 25th. Let's go back now to the MCG. This is the game that you all want to know about. This game is brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema. Now let's get a little bit of the big picture on this game. It is Richmond versus Carlton. Let's hear the Carlton song. That'll do. Position 15th on the ladder, 5 wins and 7 losses. Coming up against the Tigers, who are positioned 6th on the ladder, 7 wins and 5 losses. Let's hear the Tigers song.
Away from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind, then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger. Yellow and black, we're from Tiger.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tigers fans. Great to have you along here tonight. Boys, I just want to talk to you a little bit, go back in time, just one weekend.
6-all in the Origin too.
Yeah. Try not to look, but thank you. I wanted to just discuss, you're a lot faster running team at the moment. And what I've really noticed is that you're running with confidence and in packs and you're handballing forward. It's really exciting football to watch.
Yeah, well, we got rid of a couple of our older guys last year and probably slower guys in Troy Chaplin and Brett Delidio. Look, we've certainly added some pace and
it's exciting football to watch.
We play
though,
a pretty good brand of footy, a pretty exciting brand of footy. But with that comes I suppose some things we need to work on. But our defence is probably the thing that's held strong for us this year. I think, bar sort of Port Adelaide, we've sort of given away the least amount of points against. So I reckon if you ask any coach or player, or maybe not every player, but every coach in the AFL, what they would rather be known for, offence or defence, I reckon they'd certainly say defence. So certainly it's something that we pride ourselves on too.
Alex is bloody having just a tear-out
he's going
season.
okay.
He's going okay. Just okay.
Just
okay. Just getting across the line. Shea Bolton, it was great to see his run and dash out of the backs. That was really awesome and wonderful to get 2 goals on the board, but his first one was just spectacular. You're all pretty happy and got around him?
Yeah, as Jack said earlier, he's a little excitement machine. Him and Rioli and Ty Stengel, that's probably not too far away from playing. So, yeah, it's good to see some young guys kicking goals.
Exciting to that new breed, Richmond, coming through. You lost 4 games under 10 points, but you've had great wins against Essendon and North Melbourne in your last 6 games. So, been a bit, what do you need to combat to make sure you get across the line in those last quarters?
Oh, look.
And stop losing those leads.
Oh, yeah, look. To be honest, it just proves to the competition that if you want to beat us, it's going to go right down to the wire. We've been in every game really in the last minute of the game, bar Adelaide that sort of blew us out of the water over there. So if you want to beat the Tigers this year, you're going to have to put a solid 4-quarter performance in. But on the back of that, we still want to win those close ones, but you can't win them all.
We'll move on from that.
Be nice if you could.
Yeah, exactly. Quick question for you, without notice. Swanee suggested I ask you, which would you consider if it were an option? Would it be best on ground 2018 on field or best on ground at Coachella?
Probably Coachella.
Whoa, okay. Well, I'll let him know if you haven't already. No, seriously, given this is a decision-making process, where do you rate these things? On-field success, this question's mainly for you, Dusty. On-field success, monetary value, friendship and mates, where would you put them in categories?
All even.
All even. Oh, all even.
Smart.
He's very smart, isn't he? I'll tell you what, Ralph's doing a good job looking after that because that's a very nice answer. without giving away too much. I also just wanted to point out it's the 21st of June today, and in 5 days it's Dusty Martin's birthday. So, Dusty, happy birthday for the 26th, mate. Just wanted to wish you the best. No, we're not doing that. No, Dusty doesn't want that.
Nah,
Do you want that, Dusty? You don't want that? No. I just wanted to also point out, whilst we're talking about Carlton v Richmond, which is your next game coming up, Carlton have obviously had 4 rising stars. Don't take this game lightly. This is going to be a crackerjack game, I would suggest. This is something Richmond need to come out and just smash them.
They beat GWS 2 weeks ago, so they're the flag favourites apparently.
Apparently.
So they're playing some good footy under another Tasmanian, Brendan Bolton.
Yes.
I played footy with Bolts actually, and he coached me as well. So
come up to your belly button.
Yeah, no, he's a very short man, but a very good coach. So. Look, they're playing some pretty good footy, and the 4 rising stars shows that they've certainly got some young kids there that are playing well. But I think our young kids go all right too.
All right, and just in closing, Dusty, what are your thoughts on this game? What are you going to do to negate the Carlton? Well, the young boys that are running around out there at the moment.
We'll just smash them like we did round 1.
We'll smash them like we did in round 1. I'm going to take that as an answer, and I like it. Well done, mate. Bloody good. Ladies and gentlemen, that game was brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema. 7 great locations: South Morang, Cheltenham, Fountain Gate, Hoppers Crossing, Knox City, Ozone, Water Gardens and the Gold Coast. Please put your hands together for Dusty and Jack. Thanks, boys. Well done. We get in and out of this as quickly as we can. We've got a segment that I'm looking for 2 contestants. I want one from Richmond and I want one from somewhere else. Who would be willing to participate? Who barracks? Give me some. Richmond people, put your hands down. Give me an opposing team. Put your hand up. Essendon. Hang on. Where? Yeah, bring her up. Yeah. And who from Richmond? Richmond? Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? I'll tell you what. We've got that gentleman there. He's got his hand up nice and straight. Come on through. Yep, that's you. Come on through, you two. Just watch yourselves as you come through here. If you can just, Ben, just guide them through. Come on through. Let's go. Nice and quick. Well done. Nice to have you here. What's your name, sir? Hello, Andrew. How are you? Beautiful. And who have we got here, madam? What's your name? Charmin. All right.
Jamie.
Not Charmaine or just Charmin? Oh, with an S. All right, I'll cross out that C then. All right, nice to see you both. Just turn around and actually face that way and come back over this way just a tad. Yeah, that way, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Charmin and Andrew here. What's going to be happening here, boys? We've got a segment, I'm going to introduce it. It's called Say My Name. What's going to happen here, Charmin, you face that way, right? Dusty's going to be keeping score for you. We've got a really nice elaborate scoring system here, as you can see. Dusty's about to hold it up. It's a table tennis battle with some restaurant numbers on it. What's going to happen here, Charmin, is I'm going to be giving you an opportunity to win $110 worth of vouchers. What you have to do is in 45 seconds, I'm going to read out every player's surname from the Collingwood Football Club. You have to give me their Christian name. Feeling confident? No. Oh, good. We like confidence. So Dusty's going to be keeping score for you and he wants a real workout, okay? All right, so what's going to happen is Sam's going to be playing a little tick, 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 tick clock just to put a little bit more pressure on you. I will read out the surname of the player. You have got to give me the Christian name. All you lovely people out there, if you could let Charmin do it, because that's what the competition's about. We don't need everyone screaming out. You'll just get confused, won't you? Yeah. All right, the pressure's hard enough as it is. I'm going to read out the players' names, surnames. You give me the Christian. Yes, you can, darling. I'll give it to you at the end of the game. Are you ready to go? You are?
Yep. You ready?
Yeah, you need to speak into the microphone. If I can't hear you, this is just a stupid little episode of me just talking and you doing nothing. So I need to hear you, all right? Your first one starts now for solo.
Alex.
Correct. Put the microphone under your chin. DeGoey. Quick. Pass.
Can't think.
No, pass. Wells.
Who?
Wells.
Andrew.
No.
No,
Daniel. Pass.
Daniel.
Grundy.
Ah, God.
Pass. Quick.
Pass.
Yep, Brody. Elliot.
Jamie.
Correct. Goldsack.
Tyson.
Tyson will do, yes. Trelaw.
Trelaw. Adam.
Yes, correct. Langdon.
No.
Pass. White.
Jesse.
Correct. Pendlebury.
Oh, God, Scott.
Yes. Blair. Quick.
And, no, pass.
Pass. Scharenberg.
No.
6.
What do you think I'm here?
Because you wanted to see everyone? I don't know. For the boys.
Did you say you're a Collingwood supporter? No, you did. No, you did well
you
for a
said
Collingwood supporter.
You did well for a Collingwood supporter, is he saying? Congratulations, well done. Nice said, Jack. I like it. Good cop, bad cop.
Andrew, if you don't beat this is embarrassing, all right?
Yeah.
Jack, I've got a 4-year-old son at home that idolises you, mate. If I get this wrong,
If you get mine
I'm
wrong,
in trouble.
Dusty and I are going to be in the first date, I can tell you that.
Andrew, no mistakes here, all right? We need to see... Clear and concise, keep the microphone right underneath your... Not chin, like just under your mouth will do. So as I can hear you, all right? So I'm going to start with your first one. It's Grimes.
Dylan,
Correct. Prestia.
Dion,
Correct. Martin.
Dustin,
Correct. Ellis.
Brandon,
Correct. Grigg.
Sean,
Correct. Lennon.
Ben,
Correct. Rewalt.
Jack,
Correct. Cochin.
Trent,
Correct. Edwards.
Shane,
Correct. Batchelor.
Jake,
Correct. Astbury.
Dave,
Correct. Hooley.
Basher,
Correct. Short.
Jaden,
Correct. Hampson.
Sean,
Correct. Rioli.
Daniel,
Correct. Rance.
Alex,
Correct. Marriage.
Ivan,
Correct. Townsend.
Simon,
Simon. Yeah. Used to be a good show. Caddy.
Josh,
Correct. 16. Not bad. How you feeling?
can you sign that?
Can you sign that? You win and then you want that sign. Ah. All right.
I've
You
never
win.
seen a Richmond jumper before.
Pre-warned, pre-loved. You got to like that. So you probably don't need the vouchers then. You're just happy with that. Yeah, right, he says. Yeah. $110 worth of vouchers. Big Pig, Little Pig celebrations. My Jersey and Lobster Cave. That's what you're doing. Yeah, celebrations.
The chocolates.
Yeah, celebration chocolates. But you don't go away empty-handed. There's a bumper sticker, a stubby holder, and a key ring.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. Thanks, Sharman. Thanks, Andrew. Watch your steps on the way back. Don't trip over. Thanks for coming up. Really appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now, I'm looking for 2 contestants. And what I'd like to do, we'll take these 2, they look like twins, I reckon. We'll get these 2 little boys up. Come up here, fellas. Actually, I'll get you up here. Can someone lift them up on stage?
You'll be right, boys.
Come on up.
You jump.
Come on up. There we go. There you go, fellas. How are you? Introduce yourselves.
What's your name, mate?
Nate.
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 What's your name, mate?
Farron.
Wow.
You guys brothers? Oh, I wouldn't have picked that.
Well, nice to have you here, boys. What I need you 2 to do, we're going to hand you these score pads, right? You're going to hold on to them, flip them back to 0. Or,
Farron, you can have mine.
0.
Nate, you can have Dusty's.
Okay. So what's going to happen here, boys? We're going to play a little game. These 2 are going to be the recipients of it, and you're going to be keeping score for them. Does it sound pretty simple? Yeah?
Come stand over here, man.
How good's this?
Come over here to the winning side. Right there.
You right?
Squishing through.
All right. How good's this? All right. Let's introduce the segment. It's called Lose Yourself.
Sweater already, mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes
All right.
so loud. He opens
Here we go.
his mouth, but the words
This segment is called Lose Yourself. And what's going to be happening, you're just going to be turning over the paddle. So we'll turn it around that way. When he gets one right, you just do that. All right?
Get used to doing that, all right?
Yep. That'll be cool. You both got it
have
down
a spell,
pat?
Nate.
What's going to be happening here, boys, this is how this little segment's going to work. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be throwing a dice. It's a 26-sided die. All right? And whatever letter comes up...
Oh, Jay, a win
Yeah,
for
right.
me.
So whatever letter comes up, I'm going to be asking you 10 questions, and you have to give me, from that, a topic that starts with the letter J. Are you with me?
So we're playing categories.
Basically.
Okay.
But you're playing That's Good for Footy's version of categories.
What do I have to do?
What do I have to do? What you have to do is I'm going to spin this dice, right? And whatever letter comes up, you
So
then have to
the
give
letter
me...
D for Dustin comes up.
Yeah. I'll ask you, give me a boy's name, and you'll go, Dustin.
Okay.
All right? So you've got a pad down there in front of you. It's got 10 numbers on it with a pen. You boys are going to be writing it down. Are we cool with this? Here we go. Are you ready, boys? You can help them, all right? Feel confident you can help them.
No, you'll need to help Dustin, all right?
All right, here we go. Here it comes. Here comes the dice. The letter is L, all right? The letter is L. Your first one is, give me a girl's name starting with L. Done? Give me a piece of fruit starting with the letter L. Done? Give me a car starting with the letter L. Done? Give me a suburb in Melbourne starting with the letter L. Good. Done? Give me an animal starting with the letter L. Well done. Give me something you eat starting with the letter L. Give me a vegetable starting with the letter L. Give me a job starting with the letter L. Give me a musical band or artist starting with the letter L. And your last one, give me a baby's name starting with the letter L. Lincoln, not bad. Now what's going to happen here, the answer doesn't necessarily have to be good, it just has to be
You don't
funny,
have to have correct
right?
spelling, do you?
Yes.
Nah. It's more sounds like. That's what we're going with here. All right, are we ready to go, boys? Are you boys ready to keep score? Yep, here we go. All right, give us your first... Actually, I'll get... you all right? You got the microphones? Cool. Give us a girl's name starting with L. Dusty.
Lisa.
I had Leonie Lewis.
Oh.
Double points.
Double points, not bad. He's good. That's not bad. Yeah. Bullshit, he says.
Put two
sorry,
down there,
boys.
mate. Put two down there.
Flip it over. All right, here we go. Give me a piece of fruit starting with the letter L.
Lime.
Lime.
Is lychee a fruit?
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Vodka lychee.
I don't think I've spelled it right, but anyway.
We don't care about that. It's not a graphic show. It's cool. Give me a car starting with L.
A limousine.
Oh, yeah.
Lamborghini.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. A suburb starting with L in Melbourne.
One of the boys said Lyndhurst, and I think we both written it down.
Well done. That's nearly a point to you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here we go. An animal starting with the letter L.
Lion.
A lemur.
All right. Inventive. I like it. Something you eat starting with L.
Lemonade lollipop.
2 L's.
Licorice.
Licorice, yeah. All right, beautiful. You're going all right here. Jack knows how to do this, doesn't he? All right.
Dustin spelt licorice with an S and a H to finish.
I'll give him
extra
2 points for that.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, 2 points. Licorice with an S and a H, you got to like that. All right. Here we go. A vegetable that starts with the letter L.
Leek.
Oh, yeah.
Is lettuce a vegetable?
Yeah, it is. Well done. What about a job that starts with the letter L?
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Ah, you're going to get a lawyer, son. Musical band or artist starting with the letter L.
Lincoln Park.
Limp Biscuit.
Ah, the boys are good. Well done. Here's your last one. A baby's name starting with the letter L.
Lenny.
Lenny.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Not bad. How'd the scores go there, boys?
No, we
10
had
and
12.
11.
I think we had 11 too.
12. Was it? I think there was a 12 and an 11.
We had 12.
12 and an 11. Let's do a tiebreaker, boys. Hold on to your pads. Hold on to your pen. First one in with this, all right? We'll say that the scores are level, all right? Here's the tiebreaker.
Yeah, we'll just say that.
Yeah, we'll just say it. Something you love doing, starting with the letter L.
Licking lollipops.
Game, set and match. Guess what, boys? He won. Yeah, he did win. You've got a $20 Big Pig, Little Pig voucher, right? Mum can take you there. Celebrations voucher.
Yeah, mate.
Mark might have to do that one for you. My jersey, you can whatever. And Lobster Cave, that's yours.
Yeah.
$110 worth of vouchers, all for you.
Hey,
How's that?
sell them to your
done.
parents.
Sell them to your parents. Auction them off. Auction it off. You don't go away empty-handed, my little friend.
Stubby holder as well for your celebrations.
Just for those nights at
Well
home
done,
alone.
boys.
Well done, boys.
Arms are sweaty.
Thanks for being part of it.
Arms are heavy. There's vomit
Yeah.
on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
Thanks, guys.
Nervous, but on the surface,
Well done.
it's calm and ready to
That was good, boys. Thanks for doing that. A little bit of fun, just to break it up. I'm going to... There's a little segment here. Let's introduce this one off the top. It's called What Can I Say? All right, boys, what we're going to do here... They're checking out each other's spelling. I love it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just read out a line, and you can either just finish it in a longer sentence or a one word. Would you like to see State of Origin return? As that's on now. Would you like to see AFL State of Origin return?
Yeah, it'd be great. I'd love to play for Tassie. I've actually played for Tassie at a state level and VFL, and it was one of the best things I ever did.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
What do you think, Dusty?
Yeah, it'd be good, but yeah, I don't know.
It won't happen.
No.
Yeah.
No. So this question then, all Indigenous team and all Australian Indigenous team playing against the Big V, South Australia, Western Australia or Tasmania in a State of Origin type scenario. Would you like to see that?
No, I think the State of Origin path's probably a better path to take than that. Yeah.
Okay. And Dusty, yeah, we'll just sign off on that. Playing at Simmons playing at Simmons Stadium is?
In Geelong.
No, playing at Simmons, not where is it? Playing at Simmons Stadium is...
Yeah,
What?
is in Geelong. Is
Yeah,
in Geelong.
okay.
Finish it off.
Okay, all right, is in Geelong. But what's it like playing there? Do you like playing there? I mean, there's...
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so yeah, it's
Let's hope they don't get that.
it's an advantage to Geelong. That's what it is.
It is. There you go. Good answer. Taking a specky is... Jack.
Never happened for me.
No?
It's rare these days for me too.
All right. Should a 9-point goal be in home and away games?
No,
No.
No? Travelling interstate is?
good fun.
Good fun.
Yep. Should Tasmania have a team of their own?
Yes.
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 Yes, good. Should the ball be bounced or thrown up?
Who cares?
Thrown up.
Thrown up, okay. Richmond supporters are?
I reckon they are. I'm trying to. Yeah, passionate's a good one, but I reckon they're just loyal.
Loyal.
70,000 members today. The Tigers.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
And we've got the highest attendance of any club as well. So,
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah,
we should
that's
be
good
proud
too.
of that.
Yeah,
Dusty?
loyal.
Yeah, loyal. All right. Your thoughts on a Twilight Grand Final?
Nah, probably not.
No? Dusty?
Yeah, no, probably not.
Yeah, no, probably not. Cool. The rule of nominating in a ruck contest is?
Shit.
Yeah. It has to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just has to be done.
All right, okay. What is your favourite ground to play on?
Belrive Oval.
Camp Reserve in Castlemaine.
Yeah, good answer.
Excellent. All right. Being an AFL footballer is?
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun?
Yeah, good fun.
Yeah, good fun. Excellent. Being an AFL coach is?
I don't know.
Not a coach.
If you had...
Probably stressful.
Yeah, just too stressful. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. All right. Your thoughts
Time
on...
consuming, that's what it is.
Time consuming, yeah. Your thoughts on Good Friday football?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep. Playing for Richmond is?
Hey.
You said that.
It's a privilege.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Great. Love it.
Threw that one in there for you, people. Richmond this year will finish
Strongly.
strongly, yeah. Dusty?
Top 8.
Top 8. All right. Your Brownlow tip is?
Jamar's.
Jack.
Yeah. Gotta like that.
I don't think my career Brownlow votes would be enough to win it this year. In fact, I know it wouldn't be.
Yeah, all right. Thursday night footy is?
Wearing thin.
Yeah, wearing thin. I like it because it shits the hell out of me.
I like it if you're playing on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Because you get the whole...
If you're playing Thursday night, you're happy, but if you're not, yeah, all right.
Yeah, especially through winter. I reckon it's more start of the year. Through winter, it's too bloody cold.
Yeah, all right. Tasmanians, yeah. When you see a poster or merchandise of yourself, what do you think?
Royalties.
Good looking.
That's it. Bloody awesome. Here's one for you. What's your reaction when you see a kid with your number on their back?
I reckon, pride.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Great
it's pretty
answer.
cool.
Yeah, pride and good answer. Pre-season games are?
Irrelevant.
Hate it.
Hate it. Yeah. The deliberate rush behind rule is?
A stitch up on the Tigers.
Stitch up.
Yeah, stitch up. Last one, boys. Tomato sauce should be kept in the fridge or in the cupboard?
In the bin. Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
In the fridge.
In the fridge. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the boys. That was fantastic. Really appreciated that, guys. It's been wonderful. The candid responses they give is heartfelt. It's from them. This is not fabricated. This is just what you get when you come and see That's Good for Footy panel show. That's why I love doing them. That's why I like all you people to come and see them. What we're going to do now, we're going to do a big group. Congratulations, madam. Thanks for playing. Thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. Yeah, you put your hands together. Fine. All I wanted to let you know, we've got some great shows coming up. We not only had these guys here tonight, you can tell we get some awesome talent. I'm going to tell you about the shows we've got coming up. On June the 28th, we're heading down the highway to the Burvale Hotel, corner of Burwood Highway and Springvale Road in Nuttawading. We've got Hawthorne's Tom Mitchell and Jager O'Meara, live from the Burvale. July the 5th, Essendon's Orazio Fantasia and Michael Hurley, live from the Sandown Park Hotel. June the 12th, Geelong Scott and Joel Selwood, live from the South Barwon Football Club. July the 19th, Collingwood's Adam Treloar and Brodie Grundy, live from the Mulgrave Country Club. And just locked away tonight as well, July the 26th, Western Bulldogs Luke Dalhouse and Easton Wood, live from the Westside Hotel in Laverton. On August the 2nd, we've got another Richmond show. Everyone's been screaming out for us to do it over that side of town, so we're taking it over there. We're doing it out of the Excelsior Hotel, 82 Marnies Road in Thomastown. If you like tonight, get along and get to that one. It's on August the 2nd. I had a chat to the boys beforehand and I asked them if they'd be interested in doing it depending on whether they liked it tonight or not.
Yeah, so hopefully we get everyone here because then we don't have to do photos because everyone's got one.
Yeah, I like it. What are your thoughts on that, Dusty?
Smart.
Bloody awesome. That's the way it's going to work, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to know about the shows, we do them every Wednesday night, live from venues all across Melbourne, as I just alluded to. Get onto the Facebook page, like us on there, rate us, review us, register. Thanks to Sam. Well done tonight, mate. Thanks to Ben. Appreciate everyone's assistance behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dustin Martin and Jack Rewalt. I loved having you guys along here tonight. I really appreciate it. Good luck against Carlton on the weekend. You've been watching the That's Good for Footy panel shows. My name is Damien. Thank you and good night. Cheers, everyone.